Hello students, welcome to the Obinsharan team. Today's class is on the work Draupadi by Mahasweta Devi. So in this class we will discuss or we will learn a non-detailed summary of the story, then the themes and the analysis. Mahasweta Devi was a Bengali writer and activist who wrote extensively on the lives of marginalized people in India. Draupadi is a story that explores the oppression faced by tribal women in India and their struggle for survival. So, this is all about the introduction. Now, let's go into a non detailed plot summary of Draupadi. The story is set in a village in Bihar where the tribal people are being displaced from their land by the government and corporations. The protagonist Draupadi is a tribal woman who has lost her husband and children to the violence of the police and the landlords. She becomes a victim of sexual violence at the hands of the police and decides to take revenge by killing the police officer who had raped her. Draupadi's act of violence sparks a rebellion among the tribal people who come together to fight against the oppressors. This is a non-detailed summary of the short story Draupadi, which is written by Mahasweta Devi. I'm not going deep into the summary. My purpose of this video is to help the students who are going to attend their bachelor's degree or master's degree exam. Okay, let's go on to the class. So we have already discussed a non-detailed summary of the story. Now let's discuss about the themes of the short story. The themes is like the story touches upon various themes like gender oppression, caste oppression and the exploitation of natural resources by corporations. Then it also highlights the resilience and resistance of tribal women who fight for their survival and dignity. So this is the themes. You can elaborate. Now you got the points. You got the points for the themes. You can elaborate on it. Okay. Now let's discuss analysis of the work. Mahasweta Devi's writing is characterized by her deep empathy for the marginalized communities and her commitment to social justice. Through the character of Draupadi, she portrays the brutal reality of life for tribal women in India and the power dynamics that govern their lives. The story also reveals the complicity of the state and corporations in perpetuating the oppression of tribal communities. This is the analysis of the short story Draupadi, which is written by Mahasweta Devi. So that's all about today's class. I have given you points on themes and analysis. You can elaborate on it in your answer paper. Okay. The more you write, the more chances to get marks in the exam. So to conclude today's class, let's say that Draupadi is a powerful story that exposes the violence and injustice faced by tribal women in India and their struggle for survival. Mahasweta Devi's writing serves as a reminder of the ongoing struggle for social justice and the importance of raising our voices against oppression. So that's all about today's class. In today's class, we discussed about the author Mahasweta Devi. She was a Bengali writer and activist, and this work, that is Draupadi, is her very important contribution to literature. And then later on, we discussed about a short, non-detailed summary. Then we discussed about the themes. I have given you points. The main themes of this works are gender oppression, caste oppression, and the exploitation of natural resources by the corporations. You can elaborate on it. Okay. Then we discussed about the analysis of the work. So that's all. So that's all about today's class. If you find today's audio class useful, please subscribe to the Obinsharan team. Thank you for listening to today's audio class. Bye-bye.